Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning into the channel, and if you're new here, a warm welcome to the community. Today, we have something incredibly exciting planned for you, so make yourself comfortable, grab a snack, and enjoy the experience. We're going to explore how the tortoise outsmarted the greedy elephant, and believe me, you'll want to stay till the end. As always, if you enjoy engaging stories and fresh content, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss what's coming up next. Now, sit back, unwind, and let's get started.
Once upon a time, in a vibrant African forest, all the animals coexisted in tranquility, except for the greedy elephant. This elephant faced a major issue. He couldn't stop consuming food. Whenever he spotted a fruit, plant, or nut, he gobbled it up without sharing, not even with his companions. One year, the dry season was especially harsh. The rivers dried up, and the trees produced only a handful of fruits. All the animals convened for an urgent meeting beneath the great baobab tree. The lion, their ruler, roared, "We must conserve our food until the rains return." The animals concurred, but the greedy elephant merely scoffed. "Who can prevent me from eating anything I desire?" he trumpeted, puffing out his enormous chest. The tortoise, a wise and clever elder, had had enough. He whispered to the other animals, "Leave the greedy elephant to me. I have a scheme." The following day, Tortoise approached the elephant and said, "Oh, mighty elephant, I've heard of an enchanted tree deep in the woods. It produces the most delicious fruits, but only if you utter the secret words. Are you brave enough to try?" The elephant's eyes widened with excitement, his mouth watering in anticipation. "Take me to this tree," he insisted. The tortoise guided the greedy elephant through the thick jungle until they reached a solitary tree with a single golden fruit hanging from its branches. It looked ordinary, but the elephant was too greedy to notice. "Recite the words," Tortoise declared dramatically. "The secret words are, I vow to share and care, to eat with others and always be fair." The elephant's face contorted in disgust. "Share and care? Never. I am the formidable elephant." He refused and attempted to shake the tree, but the fruit wouldn't fall. Tortoise clicked his tongue. "What a pity. No magical fruit for you then." He turned away to leave. Unable to resist, the elephant finally relented. "All right, I'll say it," he grumbled. "I promise to share and care, to eat with others and always be fair." The moment he uttered the words, the fruit plummeted directly onto his head with a loud thump. However, when he opened the fruit, it burst into a swarm of bees that stung him all over. The animals chuckled as the elephant dashed through the forest, pursued by furious bees shouting, "I'll never be greedy again. I swear to share." Thus, the greedy elephant learned his lesson the hard way. From that point on, he was the first to share food with his companions, and the forest thrived once again. As for the tortoise, he was celebrated as the wisest creature in the land, and every animal understood never to underestimate the influence of a little wisdom combined with a good sense of humor. As Tortoise strolled back to his favorite spot beneath the great baobab tree, he could still hear the distant complaints of the greedy elephant and the proud hunter Kofi. They had learned their lessons in a rather difficult manner, and the forest creatures felt a sense of relief, knowing that harmony had been restored. However, Tortoise wasn't the only one cooking up ideas. The playful monkeys, who had witnessed everything from their high perch in the trees, decided they wanted to join in on the fun as well. Chiku, the leader of the monkeys, leaped down and approached Tortoise with a cheeky smile. "My old friend," Chiku said, "that was quite the clever trick you executed. But do you think the greedy elephant in Adamu will remain humble indefinitely?" Tortoise slowly glanced up, raising an eyebrow. "Chiku, are you proposing a new scheme?" Chiku scratched his head. A mischievous grin spread across his face. "Well, just a little extra amusement. What do you think about a humility challenge? We could invite both of them to a special festival in the forest and see if they've genuinely changed." Tortoise laughed softly. A festival to evaluate their humility? That sounds delightful. But let's make it a grand celebration for all the forest. A feast for everyone." Thus, Tortoise and the monkeys began their preparations. The forest buzzed with anticipation as news of the upcoming humility festival spread. Birds adorned the trees with vibrant vines, while antelope whipped up tasty dishes of sweet grasses and fruits from the forest. The hyenas promised to behave this time, eager not to miss any of the festivities. When the day of the festival finally arrived, animals from every corner gathered. Even the wise old owl swooped down to join the celebrations. The greedy elephant and Adamu the hunter had cleaned themselves up from their sticky mishap and stood together, looking both shy and curious. Tortoise raised a small wooden staff to quiet the audience. "Greetings, friends," he declared. "Today we come together not only to celebrate our forest, but also to reflect on the lessons we've learned. While greed and pride can lure us, sharing and humility unite us. And now, our esteemed guests of honor will participate in the humility challenge." Adamu and the elephant exchanged anxious looks. Chiku the monkey bounced forward. "The first challenge. Who can offer the biggest gift to the forest?" Adamu rubbed his head in thought. A gift? He was uncertain about what to contribute. Meanwhile, the elephant pondered deeply, realizing he could no longer hoard all the food for himself. Adamu stepped up. "I will offer my hunting abilities, but not to hunt the animals. I will use them to safeguard you from external threats, such as poachers and traps." The animals erupted in cheers, impressed by Adamu's commitment. The elephant then took a deep breath. I will use my strength to construct shelters for any creature in need during the upcoming rainy season. No more hoarding the finest leaves for myself." The crowd broke into cheers, and even Tortoise couldn't help but smile. But Chiku still had more in store. "The next challenge," he announced, "is the dance of humility." The animals erupted in laughter. The thought of watching the greedy elephant and Adamu, the proud hunter, dance was simply too hilarious for them to handle. Nonetheless, both stepped forward, eager to demonstrate their newfound growth. Adamu took the lead, performing a clumsy, over-the-top routine that made the birds chirp melodiously to match the tempo. He spun about, lost his hat to the breeze, and even executed a backflip that left him sitting on the ground. Everyone erupted in laughter, and Adamu joined in, this time genuinely. Then, it was the elephant's turn to give it a go. His enormous feet stomped along with the rhythm, creating a mini earthquake of giggles. He swayed his giant ears and performed an unexpected spin that sent a few nearby squirrels soaring into the bushes, but all in good fun. The forest rang with merriment, and the air was filled with joyous laughter. In that instant, all the creatures, large and small, came to a profound realization. Even the powerful could chuckle at themselves, and the arrogant could embrace humility. Tortoise smiled brightly. "Excellent job, my friends. You have conquered the humility challenge." From that moment on, Adamu and the elephant became valued members of the forest community, assisting whenever they could and learning the joy of sharing and laughter. The forest thrived with camaraderie and insight, as every creature understood the importance of collaboration and a sprinkle of humor to uplift the spirit. As for Tortoise, he finally enjoyed some much-needed relaxation beneath his favorite tree, delighting in the harmonious sounds of a joyful, united forest.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you found this video helpful and enjoyable, please remember to hit the like button as it really supports the channel. Also, if you're new or haven't already, make sure to subscribe and enable notifications. Until next time, take care and keep exploring.